Hello again everyone and welcome back to this fast fashion YouTube series. My name is Shayne and I will be your host for this evening. In the last video we talked about fast fashion, and if you haven't seen that yet, go check it out in the description below. In this video we're going to talk about slow fashion. Slow fashion is exactly what it sounds like. It's the opposite of fast fashion, and it's how we counteract this fast fashion culture. By making small changes to your shopping habits, you can end up making a big difference in the world. You have the power to make a big difference in the lives of others today. So today I'm going to give you a list of different ways that everyone out there can make smarter choices when shopping for new clothes. Since the biggest issue with the fast fashion industry is how fast companies are making and selling new clothes, the best way to counteract that would be to slow the rate of how often you buy new clothes. Maybe try shopping only when you need new clothes or every 2 to 3 months. But if shopping is really your thing and that just sounds like something you would hate to do, try shopping at stores that aren't all about cheap fast fashion. These are the kind of stores that are sourcing their apparel from neglected factories and paying their workers the lowest of minimum wages. I'm talking like $3 a day low. Plus, their clothes are made from the cheapest material that's gonna fall apart the soonest, making you have to buy new clothes even sooner. You might think you're actually saving money by buying a pair of jeans for $10, but in the long run, you're actually spending more money. $10 jeans are not gonna last very long, and then soon after, you're gonna have to buy another pair of $10 jeans and another pair of $10 jeans, when you could have just bought a pair of $50 jeans that would last you much longer and probably look a lot nicer too. So instead, try shopping at stores that make quality, sturdy clothing, like these. They're not necessarily the best if you only want to support the most conscious companies, but they still do a damn good job of making sure they know where in third world countries their clothes are coming from and making sure that the people making those clothes aren't being treated like slaves, which is a huge step up. Just because clothes aren't made in the US or Canada doesn't mean that they're being produced without care. But if you really only want to shop at stores that are the most ethical and conscious of their environmental and economic impacts, you could shop at places like these places. Make great looking apparel that'll make you feel even greater for wearing them. You know that these clothes are coming from workers who are getting the pay and treatment that they deserve and not hurting anyone in the process. However, the downside to shopping at most, not all, but most of these companies is... So unless you make a 6-figure salary, it might be a little hard to get all of your clothes from these places. But there is still one other option that is probably even better than shopping at the most ethical store. Become a nudist. Fast fashion, slow fashion. I'm talking about no fashion, am I right? Shop at your local thrift store. Thrifting causes 0 extra waste, requires 0 extra labor, and is probably more affordable than even the cheapest clothing store. In fact, let's check it out. So there you go, 5 simple steps that will go a long way in helping our friends in third world countries get the rights and pay that they deserve, and help the environment too. In the third part of this video series, I'm going to make a pledge, and I urge all of you to watch it and hold me to it, and even join me in it if you feel encouraged to do so. And speaking of part 3, which you should go watch after this, I'm going to give you the straight up rundown of which clothing stores to avoid, which ones to support, and at the end I'm going to do a little ethical clothing haul. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you really like this video, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching this video. Be sure to watch part 3 after this, or part 1 if you haven't watched it yet. Both are linked in the description below. If you're still here after all this rambling, I freaking love you. Thanks so much, and I'll see you later. Bye.